Why intelligent people slowly disappear from social life. Schopenhauer was right. Imagine walking into a room full of people and somehow feeling more alone than when you're by yourself. The conversations feel repetitive, the laughter feels rehearsed, and you start wondering, is something wrong with me? Or am I just seeing something others don't? What if this discomfort isn't a flaw, but a sign of clarity? Today, we're exploring a disturbing idea: why highly intelligent people slowly step away from social life, not out of arrogance, but out of awareness, and what Arthur Schopenhauer understood about human nature that most people never dare to face. Stay until the end, because the final insight changes how you see solitude forever. This channel exists for those who feel out of place in a noisy world. Here, we explore psychology, philosophy, and human behavior to understand why we feel the way we do. Schopenhauer believed something brutal. Most people seek noise because silence forces them to face themselves. Distraction, validation, entertainment, these are not pleasures, they're escape mechanisms. Highly intelligent people don't escape as easily. They notice contradictions. They sense emotional manipulation. They see patterns others ignore, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. Over time, conversations about gossip, status, and shallow ambition don't just feel boring, they feel draining. So withdrawal begins, not as rejection, but as self-preservation. Psychology backs this up. Intelligent minds process information more intensely. They don't just hear words, they analyze tone, intention, inconsistency. So casual conversation, which relaxes most people, creates mental friction for them. Have you ever left a social gathering feeling emotionally exhausted, even though nothing bad happened? That exhaustion isn't social, it's existential. Now add modern society to this. Social life today isn't just interaction, it's performance. You must be visible, agreeable, emotionally responsive. Silence is misunderstood. Depth is labeled negativity. Reflection looks like weakness. For intelligent people, this environment becomes unbearable. You're surrounded by voices, yet rarely heard. Connection becomes noise. Withdrawal becomes mental hygiene. Humans are social by nature. But the more you understand humans, the harder it becomes to be among them. You don't want many connections. You want real ones, and those are rare. So you start asking yourself, am I broken or am I awakening? Schopenhauer said, intelligence doesn't bring happiness, it brings clarity. And clarity is uncomfortable. But solitude isn't isolation. There's a difference. When chosen consciously, solitude becomes fertile ground for creativity, for coherence, for inner freedom. Many great thinkers lived alone, not because they hated people, but because they loved truth more than comfort. When solitude is accepted, it stops feeling like exile. It becomes sovereignty. So ask yourself, honestly, are you lonely because you lack people, or because you refuse to abandon your inner truth to keep them? Perhaps the goal was never to belong everywhere. Perhaps it was to belong fully to yourself. And maybe the quietest lives are not empty at all. They're just full in ways most people never learn to see. Subscribe, like, and share for deep psychology, philosophy, and human behavior insights.